Welcome to Sohan's neighborhood. We're casuals become diehards.
What's up, everybody? What's up to the twos of you? What's up to all my Hoop fans, all my Spurs fans, all my loyal and faithful, all of my residents of Sohan's neighborhood, man. If you are in the group chat, I said I was going to do a video, and I ain't even recorded that bitch yet. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even recorded yet. But look, man, I've been busy with a lot of shit, but I gotta, at some point, I'm gonna sit down and talk about it. About us getting Luke Cornett. I also forgot, I haven't even talked about who we drafted. Everybody knew we were gonna get Dylan Harper. Nobody really knew Bryant was gonna fall to us, which I'm real happy about. I really like this kid, but that's not why we're here. Why are we here? Around a lot of Spurs talk is we're gonna be traded Keldon Johnson. Everybody wants him to go, and I see why. He's kind of like a conundrum, man. Like, it's odd because he averaged less points last year than he did the year before, but somehow he shot better in damn near every category except for the three-pointer. I think the things that we blame Devin Vassell for are the things we kind of need to blame Keldon Johnson for. However, with that said, I'm not saying I think Keldon Johnson is a bad player. He's just a little inconsistent. He's better on defense than he was when he first got into the league. I actually trust Keldon Johnson a lot more than I did, especially when he first got here. He doesn't really turn the ball over. He does make good decisions. He's not getting beat backdoor. He really cleaned up his act. If you were following the Spurs, for the last few years, you see how, Popovich was like on his case, man, just about, little knucklehead stuff, man. But this is going to be his 7th year in the league coming in. I don't really want to see him traded, and it has nothing to do with because he's the hype man of the squad, and I just love him so much. I just feel like he already knows this system. He's been here, like I said, for 7 years. So I don't really want to see him go. I like Keldon, but the reason why I put this video together because a lot of people say that I'm a hater of Dylan Harper. I'm not really a hater. I just feel like it's going to take him about 2-3 years to really, put it all together. He's going to have to come in and adjust to the NBA. So before you click off, no, I'm not hating. I'm not hating at all. I even said he was going to be, the most Spurs player to get drafted in a little while. The things I do enjoy most about Dylan Harper's game is just his ability to get to the rim, man. I'm a huge Tony Parker fan, so I like players like that. And Dylan Harper, he reminds me of that. He reminds me of just a bigger Tony Parker, man. And he's just amazing in the open court. As I was going through his tape, I noticed exactly how fast he is, and I was like, you know what? He'll probably do really well with Keldon Johnson coming off the bench. And I was like, I want to see something. So I put together a little side-by-side, just to kind of I want you guys to kind of see the vision, man. Hey, I don't think he's going to start over Castle anytime soon. I know that's unpopular, but y'all know I'm not trying to say what everybody else is saying. I'm just trying to be real. That might cost me some clicks because I'm not trying to out here, clickbait and all that other nonsense. But I'm really looking forward to how these two are going to play, Keldon Johnson and Dylan Harper, how they're going to play coming off the bench together, because with their speed and athleticism and just their basketball IQ, Dylan Harper is going to really be able to unlock something in Keldon Johnson that we haven't seen before. So, and Keldon Johnson's best years came with Trae Young, or not Trae Young, I wish. They came with Trae Jones, and Trae Jones is another point guard that was just really high IQ. So I'm looking forward to that. So like I said, I put together a little side-by-side, just some of Dylan Harper's transition plays, some of Keldon Johnson's plays, just so you guys can kind of see what the Spurs are cooking up, man, because I like this pairing a lot, man. And I think Keldon Johnson, he deserves to stay, man. He should stay here. But I ain't gonna hold y'all no much longer. I don't even know how long I've been talking. I've been talking long enough. If you like the video, make sure you comment, like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? If you dislike it, hell, press the dislike button. I don't know. Anyways, enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Peace out. Much love. Go Spurs, go. And if you're from the neighborhood, I salute you, baby.
And Wesley read that play all the way. Has KJ trailing all the way. His half-court shot almost went in at halftime. Johnson.
They can open up the floor. Wow, look at this.
KJ with speed. Oh, off glass again. To Bonus. Up to Sohan. Sky high. Keldon trailing 3. Pass. Paul, an option for Keldon. Another miss. KJ. Magnus puts the dribble down. Went to go down low, turnover. That's been the problem tonight. 18 down for New Orleans. Castle shovels it to Paul up to KJ.
He's going to win that. Just take your time.
To a slow start, just 1 out of 4 with a couple of turnovers. Spins in tight.